And hello, we're back at the tower. She's got to let us in once more. As you notice, I don't have Rogue Knight in my party, Killer Armor, because I decided to swap him out for the Eyeball, considering the Eyeball is a temporary character. Again, I consider most monsters with max levels of 30 or below who have shitty stats to be temporary characters. And also, the Eyeball, what's his name? Idleby. He can equip the Grungan Whip. So can Hooligan. We know we gave Henry's whip to Hooligan. And I actually got myself another Grungan Whip in the Coliseum, a part of the casino. This is what we're looking for. This is the only one left to get. So now I have two Grungan Whips in my party. Yeah, and they're 250,000 apiece. So that's 500,000. Plus the, 5 King Metal Swords that I've purchased so far, maybe? So that's another 250,000 right there. Let's see, Eyeball goes to 3, 7 hit points, 3 magic points, and, whatever. So, I didn't actually use a Musk, so I might as well do that and speed up this. I think I might be under the influence of Holy Protection, actually, I'm not sure. Oh, Metal Slime. Well, we have a good chance of killing. Wonder if Alola will get it. Yeah, level 15 for... I don't remember what her max level is, probably 25. Burning Breath. Yeah, I think that's her last breath attack. So we've got 2 Grungan Whips that I'll be shuffling out. Hopefully I don't get a third enemy in my party at the same time that needs one. Because that's 500,000. I got 750,000 for the other swords, and 3 stiletto earrings, or sorry, falcon knife earrings, so that's another 30,000. So there you go. That's almost 800,000. So if you get 1,000,000 casino tokens, which I'm not sure that might be the maximum you can store, although in some iterations of Dragon Quest you can store 10 million, or 9,999,999. I know in the remake, in 6 you can store that much, 10 million. He's level 4, 6'2". I think his max level is only 20, I'm not sure. He's not that powerful of a character. That your first encounter with him is here, and that you might not get him. It kind of is it's pointless to try and recruit him, because you're definitely beyond the useful. Oh, Chimera Wing. Okay, you're beyond the usefulness of that character when you can recruit him. Even if you got him on the very first encounter, he's not useful. This is an example of the character that should be available to you earlier in the game for how gimped his stats are. If he leveled up to 50, then maybe he'd be worth it. I thought for sure he would be a tank-like character because he kind of looks like one. Maybe he would be a tank healer. So he'd have more hit points than like a King Cure Slime or something, but a lot less healing. But he'd still have healing, like he'd have Heal All or something. I think he has the heal spell, I think, but I don't think he has anything else after that. He's not effective, and Alola is not really effective either as a character. She gets drastically little hit points, and I just don't find her to be that powerful. So the 2 characters you can find here are useless. The other plant, the green one that you can recruit... Oh, the eye drop gives me another Chimera Wing. Yay. I think his name is Mental Pitcher or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, I don't consider save stating the casino's fighting arena to be cheating in a way. I mean, it is cheating, yes, but I don't consider it to be cheating because, see, Eyeball goes to 5, 8, 3. I mean, he gets muster strength. If you really want a character that can store strength, but there's another monster you get temporary that could do the same thing. Anyway, I don't consider it that way because the game developers would know that if you were determined enough to get it, you would spend the time and grind for it. Maybe the cost is a deterrent enough to stop people from spending all that time, but that would be the same deterrent for trying to recruit the Metal Slime. We know it's going to take 10 hours to get. Hell, I got proof of that. But if you want to grind for him, you'll eventually get him. Actually, technically, that's only true statistically. It might not be true in practice, because you may always roll under that one that you need. There's nothing in statistics that say that you are 100% guaranteed to get anything. Godzilla gives me the Thorn Whip. Jeez, you shouldn't have. I mean, at least be a Rosevine Whip or something. That would be useful. So anyway, we're only here for this encounter right here. And, which limits, you know, like, a lot of the grinding in this tower I really should cut out, because it's not going to be one of those guys. And I don't think you guys care to see the leveling up. But we have been fair with the adventure so far. We've only cut the hours of grinding for the metal due to, well, physical restraints. Just, you guys did not. I know you didn't want to see those 10 hours. You just didn't. I didn't want to play those 10 hours, and many times I was standing there, just sitting there, not standing, staring at the screen with a very, very blank expression, eyes unfocused. Sometimes the screen was doubled because I was staring off in the distance, running around in that one stretch of land, just hitting the attack over and over again. I can't save state to cheat the rounds of battle because we know how the RNG works in this version, so there was just no way for me to do it. I couldn't speed it up. Musk was the only way to speed it up. Technically, I could have sped it up. There was one way to do it. Say yes to the recruitment of the slimes, get 3 slimes, and give them each Falcon Knife earrings. That would have probably ensured that I killed one in the first round, almost always. Not always, but 6, because 8-2, and anyway. That would help. If you want to recruit a metal slime, that is my strategy. Say yes to get all 3 slimes, and then just keep them in your party with a 4th. I don't know who you're going to keep in there. Someone who can maybe equip the whip. So, which character can equip the whip? Well, the slimes. No, slimes. The hooligan can. She's the first character you get that can equip the whip. So, maybe you'll bring Henry down there, and he'll just level up like a beast. Because he can have the whip. So grind for the whip and then go. Musk wears off. Okay. Oops. There we go. So I guess having 4 characters who can equip the Falcon Knife earrings would be fine. As a matter of fact, I think other slimes can equip them too. For instance, the King Slime, which is, I think, a 1 in 64 chance for your first King Slime. Ah, here we go. And at that rate, it would probably be beneficial to bring him down there, because he'd max out. You would get him to 30 in no time, and then you'd compare his stats with the level 50 slime, and you'd realize the level 50 slime is better. Except in the max hit point department, I think the King Slime has about 350. I think, at least according to the FAQ, which is okay, considering you can get him to 50 without a whole lot of effort. However, just get your slime up, and he's better. They don't expect you to carry a slime the whole game. They probably don't expect you to grind a slime the whole game. Again, a lot of these abilities that these 99s get, my terminology for 99 is the monsters that go to level 99, as you guys know. So, a lot of these 99s feel like a joke. They just feel like the programmers put them in as like, if you want to beef him up, maybe he'll be fun in the post-game content. Maybe you can just level him up with the post-game content. Who knows? And Islet. 9 hit points, 3 magic points. He seems to be getting a solid 3-9 MP every level. I don't really care about any of these guys. Can I just get the Cure Slime, please? Or the Heal Slime? Sorry, not the Cure Slime. The Cure Slime is red. Can I please just get the Heal Slime? I don't want anybody else in this tower. Even the Metal Slimes I don't care about. They're just not important to me. Chances are I'm going to recruit a Rogue Knight again. But then again, his odds are 1 in 128. Twice as likely to get as a Metal Slime, so chances are you'll get him within about 5 hours of grinding. I don't intend to stay in this tower for 5 hours, or if I'm forced to, look at that one turn, or if I'm forced to, I'm not going to show you all 5 hours. If I don't recruit him this episode, I'm going to show the next episode, and if I don't recruit him then, I've already made a determination. You get 2 more episodes. Last episode we recruited the Eyeball. So that was a good episode to share uncut. This episode, I'll show uncut even if I don't get. Next episode, I'll show uncut even if I don't get. And then it's just going to be, well, cuts. Cuts. I'll probably cut all the battles out in the next couple episodes after that, except for the Heal Slime episode battles, which I'm not getting right now. And then if I do 2 of those rounds, that's another hour. Without getting him, I'll cut instantly to me recruiting him, and you guys will skip the grinding. And I think this is a fair compromise. You guys get an hour's worth of actual grind footage for each monster. Then you'll get an actual hour footage of cut grind footage. I'll just hit record when I hit those battles like this. I won't hit record for level ups or item drops. Okay, and I'll go over them later. He learns Dazzle Flash. I was hoping I'd get him. So you get an hour of cut footage, which will take me a lot longer than an hour to play. So technically, you'll probably be getting Seed of Resilience. But I still like those, considering I know the Rogue Knight's probably not going to get a lot of resilience. So, and I kind of want to keep him around because he's a good tank. There are better tanks, as in the Golem is a better tank who can self-heal with Meditate at max level. And Rogue Knight can never do it because Rogue Knight never gets any skills, ever. He's just a solid powerhouse. He's the most unremarkable tank you'll get, but that's one of his biggest strengths too. He just, you know. Okay, does Chromia go up again? He went up before on my way down here. 10 HP. Look at the level stat gains. You'd think that Alola is going to be great considering the stat gains, but she's just going to have a low max. And she'll probably be like the Cactus. It takes hundreds of thousands to get to her level 25, and then the last 3 levels she'll get nothing. You know, I don't know, I didn't check. The charts don't tell you what experience you need to get to max level. That would be an interesting chart to have. The strategy guide for Dragon Warrior 4 that you got by sending in the order form via the little cutout in the back of the instruction manual, which I cut out exactly with a razor, by the way, a little razor blade. So I have this little window cut in the back of it. That shows the experience chart for each of the 8 characters, but it doesn't show the experience chart. Probably going to target the Heal Slime. No? We're not? Good, that battle went great. And I get a medical herb. There you go, there's Heal Slime's drop for you. Nice. I didn't expect to get the drop. Alright. So anyway, what was I talking about before? Something about skills. Rogue Knight skills. Who gets none? Golem's a better tank. I don't know what I was talking about just before they summon that Heal Slime. I have no idea. Eyelid, 8-3. Yeah. So, I think that's fair. It's going to take me a lot longer than, like I said, the 1 hour of footage I'll show you to get that 1 hour footage, because I'm just going to be hitting record when I get this particular battle you just saw. Or maybe a Rogue Knight encounter who summons and I kill it last. That's possible too. I wish I had the Bestiary right now, but you only get that after Henry's out of your party. So, you have to come back and you buy it for, I don't know, I can't remember how much. It's not important. I have more than enough gold for it. You'll get the gold just by doing this. As far as Barongo's concerned, we have to get him. Because he's a monster. He's a special monster. I don't know if in this version of the game you can actually kill him, because in the original Super Famicom version there still wasn't a bag, so you had to have the ribbon on your party. So there was no way to not have it on you, so there was no way not to recruit him. In the PS2 remake and in the DS version, which is a port of the PS2, you have the bag. And so with the bag, you could actually put the ribbon up. And if the ribbon is up and it's not in anyone's inventory, then can you actually kill Barongo? Does he have a maximum amount of hit points? And I would like to put that to the test, but I don't want to put it to the test right now because we have to get him. He's a monster. And he's okay. Actually, he's a pretty good character. He doesn't get a whole lot of skills though, and a lot of characters who are attackers get better skill sets than he does. So he's one that you would ditch after a while in lieu of someone better. I don't think he's endgame material, even though he might be. He might just be a good support character to buff up. But then again, there are better support characters to buff up. Off the top of my head, I can think of Gold Dragon would be fantastic. He's not even a support character. He's almost a main monster. He's a little hard to recruit, but he is well worth it. Oh man, I thought I had that one in the bag. So I always recommend Gold Dragon. Rogue Knight, he's good if you get lucky like I did in 3 encounters and pick him up. I don't actually recommend grinding for Rogue Knight because you'll find better tanks that are easier to recruit. Golem's chance is 1 in 4, I think, for the first Golem. It's only going to take you like maybe 20 to 30 minutes to get him. At max. I mean, because there's an area, he's going to drop over Chimera Wing. Because there's an area before you walk up the mountainside, which is right before you get to your castle to claim your kingship. That's right before your kids are born. Spoiler. It's not a spoil. I'm playing for the monsters. I'm not playing for the plot. You guys didn't come here for the plot. Go somewhere else for the plot. That area in the mountains before that cave, the golems are everywhere. So it's almost impossible not to run into them almost every encounter. So there's no way you'll not recruit one. You have to try not to recruit one. See 3 more MP. You learn Sweet Breath. It's a solid 3 each time. Anyway, right now it is. I don't know how it's going to hold up later. He's assessing the situation. There you go. So we're just running around in circles. I really hope I get him, because I really don't want to be here anymore. I want to just finish the tower. And I don't think there's any other enemy to recruit in here. I kind of want to keep the Heal Slime in my party and level him up, because I really want to compare him to the King Cure Slime. I don't know if Heal Slime gets Omni Heal. I don't know. Everyone knows King Cure Slime gets Omni Heal. That's why he's recommended to recruit for. And he has the MP pool of something like 350 magic points. And Omni Heal, I don't know how many MP it takes. Even if it takes 50 MP, that's still that's 7 Omni Heals. And you could probably stock up on some Elf Water, give him a few vials of Elf Water, and he could probably get 3 or 4 more casts of Omni Heal in there during, say, the last battle. I don't even think Omni Heal takes 50 MP. I know in one iteration of Dragon Warrior, I think Heal Us All took 80 MP. 2 MP now, okay, he's now not getting 3. And that was Dragon Warrior 3. The hero would get Heal Us All, and I think it took 80. It was not cost effective. They dropped its MP consumption in later ports, especially the GB Color version, which is a port of the Super Famicom version. Even the Super Famicom version dropped its MP a bit. I think it dropped it to 60. So it still didn't make it cost effective. So they probably just wanted to give it to you to make the game a little easier, more accessible, I guess, for a gentler audience. That's all I can think of, which is fine. But Heal Us All was supposed to be your last-ditch spell effort, but because it cost so much, you'd always save the MP for it, so it would gimp your other spell casts like Thordian. I don't think the hero in Dragon Quest III got Thordian, but my point is he would get some spells that you might want to use, and you wouldn't be able to use them because you'd be saving all your MP for Heal Us All, because it just took too much. So yeah, I guess lowering it a little bit, that really wasn't kind of a balanced spell. But then again, what it gave you, like, it could have been 50, a solid 50, and then they never would have had to change it. Still expensive, still more expensive than 4 Heal Alls, because I think Heal All took 12, I think. So that would be 48 MP. And take 4 rounds to cast, mind you. So that's always something to consider. But and a lot of times in the final boss, you have to just keep casting Heal All on somebody every round, or at the minimum heal more. I usually get away in Dragon Warrior 3. Someone's busy boogieing. I usually get away with having the Sage just lift the Sage Stone over and over again, and if need be, the Sage will use stronger heal spells. Because the Sage's physical attack, while decent, is not still on par with the soldiers or with the fighters. Old school terminology for these characters, because I grew up with the Nintendo version. I'm sorry, fighter and warrior. No, fuck it, soldier and fighter. I know that in D&D terms, the fighter is what the soldier was, and then yeah, the rogue is what the fighter would be. Yeah, I get it. But soldier and fighter, and it actually made sense to still use that terminology, because in Dragon Warrior 4, Ragnar's a soldier and Alina is the fighter. So they ported that concept over to 4. They just called Alina a princess, and they called Ragnar a royal guard. but the Royal Guard still is a soldier, so, you know, it almost fit. I just wish they had said Lena was a fighter. Because I was attached to the 3rd game when I borrowed the 4th from my friend. And I borrowed it so much from him, I already told the story somewhere in some episode a long time ago. I ended up buying it from him. I think I paid 30 bucks for it. But he did give me the manual with it. I think he also gave me the box with it, so I still got the box somewhere, packed up. Alright, there you go. The whip should take out almost all 3 of them, yeah, okay. Oh, Restless Armor. A couple people could equip it, and maybe it's not as good a defense as some of the things we have. Like, I don't think it's as good defense as Iron Armor. But for some people who can't equip Iron Armor, I think their draw includes Restless Armor. So, there's that for you. And yes, it's cursed, we all know this. In about 9 more minutes or so, or depending on when I want to use my last Musk. Jeez, you guys flee like a big pussy. Can I please get some heal slimes? I'm running out of anecdotes to talk about. And I'm just fast forwarding this combat, so you guys aren't getting all of the text or anything. Which, you know, a lot of people want to get immersed in the game and they want to read the text, and then like, yeah, okay, fine, go ahead and do it. Just leave me out of it. Okay, I've played this game enough. Hooligans, you can see their little feet. There's little pixels at the bottom, little black pixels under the skirt, which represents their feet. For a while, I didn't notice those, and I'm thinking it looks like the hooligans are just floating there. It looks like they have a grass skirt over just a floating torso. And of course, you know they didn't render anything under that skirt. It's not like the skirt is its own render from the pixel body of the hooligan. So yeah, she doesn't have any legs. She has little pixels underneath that little skirt. Yeah. But the same could be said for each one of these characters. They only have the pixels that you see, because they're not 3D models. Oh, we killed one. Yay! I'm only happy that I get to kill the slimes just because it can level up these temporary characters and I can ditch them all the faster. Oh, he stayed 2 rounds. And I'm missing him anyway. Is that Chromeo's turn? Nope. Eyeball. 6 hit points, and now he's only going 2 MP each round. I would have shit a brick if that metal slime had gotten up. Yeah. Can I please get some heal slimes? Please. I really want heal slimes. If I find some Restless Armors, I might as well defend around and see if I actually get some heal slimes that way. That might actually be faster. Although I guess 9 hit points. 11 strength. Look, she looks like she's kicking ass. But no, she doesn't get the whip though. Like here, Restless Armors. If I go to Tactics, and I do follow orders, and I just defend, but I make sure we'll kill one of them. Maybe they'll summon... Yeah, see, that's what I'm looking for. There you go. This might speed things up a bit, because they're really good at summoning those things if you let them to their own devices. And that's how I recruited my first one before. Yeah, I might have to just... hold on a second. If you attack you, you attack you... Okay, you guys... That's probably... I probably should have defended that last one because the whip looks like it's strong enough to take out all those, no matter who's using it right now. Ah! There you go, show no mercy. Just attack them all, please. Smack, smack, smack. It doesn't matter because you can't recruit legionaries anyway. And no! No heal slime. Yay. Okay. That's alright. I'll probably get the hooligan to join me again. Hey, you have one of us has already joined you. Why don't I join you? Because I don't want you to. That's why. You guys can defend and... Come on, Rogue Knights. Wow! He got his crit off. Does anyone have heal? Defend... You have mid-heal, so we'll just use that. There. There you go, there's your backup. Yeah, I think this is gonna go faster if I do this. Oh, well, there's chest. Maybe, I bet you the Rogue Knight would have dropped his Restless Armor if I had let him die last, but I want the fucking heal slime. His crit, though, sucks. It took away quite a bit. Alright, Tactics, everybody follow orders. You can one-shot, everybody else defend. There. Oh, you're just gonna go out like a chump? There. There you go. Yay! One more chance. Yeah, this is gonna go a lot faster if I can exploit the heal slimes. Oh. I don't care if you run or not. I really don't, yeah. It's not important to me. Not at this moment in time. But now this is important to me. I'll kill one of them, everybody else will defend. There you go. How about that? Exploitation of the AI. I love it. Oh yeah, one round. These guys are dead. These guys are toast. This chick is toast! Yeah. What happened there? I don't know. I wasn't paying attention to the text. I make it scroll by too fast. Oh, damn it. I want to grind in my favorite spot. It doesn't really make a difference where you grind. Sure, the heal slime has an is equally as likely to appear anywhere in this tower as he is here. And there we go. This is the battle we're looking for. And do I get him? No, of course not. Oh, we're gonna have to do this again. Yay. Come on, do your thing. Yay. Please recruit. Oh yeah. And another battle that is meaningless to us. Gets a little bit of EXP, a little bit of gold. Can't. Oh, he healed me. Now he's out of MP though. So even on Show No Mercy, they sometimes still heal, which I guess is fine. It doesn't make them a little bit smarter that way. So we got this. We got this. Oh, but we have to do this. There we go. Call for backup. There you go. Oops. That's what I'm talking about. See, the AI would never be this smart. They wouldn't know that you're trying to recruit the heal slime. So it would be cool if you could actually do that, like tactics, recruit, and then they would weigh how many monsters. They would weigh that if you've already recruited the monster, or if you haven't. And if you haven't recruited the monster, they would save it for last. Yeah, there you go. That's a good strategy. That's a good extra AI, a little bonus there. That would be great to have coded. Doesn't feel like it would have been that difficult to code. And just one more check before they attack. Get equal, get or not get, you know. Have got, yes. Then just do your normal AI. Okay. Looks like the musk is worn off. I think I'll cut the episode here. That's all for this episode. I want to thank you guys for watching. Next time we're going to do an unedited grinding session, but it'll be the last one if we don't recruit then, okay? So I'll see you then.